Hi there, thanks for joining me. Today we're making two different cards using the same set of supplies and simple techniques. I'm featuring some fun goodies from the Hero Arts What's Brewing collection, so let's get started and assemble these cards. Hero Arts has a fun new release this month called What's Brewing. Lots of items to choose from. Today I'm using the coffee or tea stamp and cut set. Has these really cute sentiments for both coffee and tea and that big mug that's going to be fun to play with. And also there's coordinating dies to make die cutting all these little elements out super easy. I'm also using the Delft floral layering stencils. There's 3 stencils that make coloring so super simple. They're numbered at the bottom corner and they have those registration marks to help make coloring and layering the stencils really easy. I'm also going to be using some papers from box 1 from Your Paper Insider. Starting out with this pink piece, and I'm going to die cut out the center and save that other piece for later. It's a great way to maximize your supplies so you don't waste any of your cardstock. Now I'm going to start layering up my stencil. What I did is put a little piece of sticky tape at the bottom. That way I can mark where my registration marks are, and that way when I layer up my next stencil, I'll have perfect alignment. I'm going to start out with some Gina K inks. This is the Carnation Trio set. Just going to do my first layer in the light carnation and just make sure I get a nice even layer. I also make sure I color in those registration marks, and that will leave a little box for me for my next step. I'm going to pull that away gently. I am using a grip mat from Waffle Flower to help with the stencil. Keeps it nice and sturdy and in place. I'm going to line that up, making sure those boxes line up over the registration mark, and then use the medium carnation color. I just love how you can already start to see the pattern emerge. And then last, I'm coming in with my third layer and using the dark carnation. So super pretty. It looks like a fabric or china pattern. Now let's do some stamping. I'm going to choose the tea themed sentiments. This one says, "You are my bestie." And then the little tea bag that hangs on your teacup. And then also, I love this little heart where you're going to stamp that inside the tea bag tag. I'm just placing these in my Misty stamping platform, and I'm using Hammermill white cardstock to do my stamping on. I'm going to prep my stamps. I don't know if you've ever used clear stamps before, but they come with a bit of a manufacturer film. So I just take a white eraser, rub that away. I'll wipe that eraser marks off with a baby wipe or a microfiber cloth, and then I can ink up my stamps. I'm using that dark carnation again and giving that a stamp, nice and gentle. I like to be gentle but firm with my stamping, so I like to use a stamper tool, and that stamped beautifully the first time. Let's grab that little heart and place it inside our little tea bag. I'm going to use the light carnation color this time, and this one will take a couple stamps. Perfect, and so cute. Now I'm just going to line up the die cuts that coordinate with each of these and run those through my die cut machine. And now we can just start layering. I took that extra piece that I die cut from the center, put that on my card base. I'm going to use this really pretty shimmery pink and put that right in the center. Next, I'm going to grab that little teacup die and die cut out from my pattern piece here. And that looks so cute. It looks like china. I just love how that turned out. I'm going to put down a square of gray cardstock and then my little teacup right in the center, and then my sentiment above it. And then I'm just going to hang that cute little tea bag so the top hangs on the top of my cup, and then there's a little piece of foam tape behind the tea bag. For the second card, we're going to go with a coffee theme and teal colors. This is layer 1 of the stencil. I'm using Hero Arts Reactive Ink. For layer 1 was Pool Party, and layer 2 is Blue Raspberry. For the final layer, I'm going to use Hero Wax. This is really cool. It has a real shiny look to it. It's very smooth and paste-like. It's very similar to, I would say, lunar paste, but it does have a different waxy texture to it. It's very easy to pick up with your finger and then work it into the stencil. That way you can get all the little pieces of the stencil. Since it is the top layer, it's very detailed. So I just picked it up with my finger and rubbed it through all those little holes. And then this cleaned away easily. I just ran it in the sink with a little bit of soap and water and it came off perfectly. But I love that shine. It just adds so much dimension and sparkle to that pattern. That's really, really cool. Now I'm going to set that aside to let it dry while I work on the stamping. This time I'm using the sentiment "Thanks a Latte for all that you do," and then that heart. I'm using the same Hero Arts C palette inks. This is the blue raspberry, and this did take a couple stamps to get a nice even coverage. And then I'm using the Pool Party for the heart. This has a different texture of ink. It kind of reminds me of oxides as it's a mix of pigment and dye inks. I'm grabbing a few more papers from the box 1 of your Paper Insider and that mug die again. I die cut out the center of that panel and then I'm going to cover it up with my shimmery layered stencil panel. I'm going to use some liquid glue just to make sure I get a nice solid adhesion. This is kind of thick and heavy, so I want to make sure that that whole panel lays flat. And then I like to use a block to just make sure it gets a nice solid adhesion. I'm going to use a little bit of glue at the bottom of the cup and then a little bit of foam tape at the top. This will create some dimension at the top of it and then flat at the bottom, so when I add my second mug below, it won't be so bulky. I'm loving how that glittery paper sparkles. This one I added foam tape all the way across, and then I'm just going to layer it right below the glittery cup and kind of in the center. Next, we just need to add our die cut sentiment. I did pop that up with some foam tape and then popped up that sweet little heart too. And here are the finished cards. I love how soft and sweet the pink one is with the bestie theme, layered with a pretty patterned cup and the cute little tag. The teal one brings out all the shimmer with the wax over that bold stenciled background and a glittery coffee cup to match. As always, I'll have all my supplies listed below and at my dollhouse-designs.com blog. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment or a question below. Thank you so much for creating with me. I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.